Hi, I'm Cathy Kelley for Red Carpet Report, and we are here on the set of ABC Family's Stitchers to talk to some of the stars of Stitchers, Recovery Road, Switched at Birth, and Chasing Life.
All right, then.
We never thought we would see each other again, but we took a Mensa test together a couple days ago. Not like together, but like
But we were in
separately
that room.
together, yeah.
And did you feel like that room looked like a location from like a David Lynch movie or Doctor Strangelove or something?
That
grid of
entire
fluorescent
building,
lights.
the fact that you couldn't get service, it was in a medical facility. I don't know.
Our test proctor was like a Lions International Club member who like lives in North Tustin and was like...
I especially loved the newsletters that were handed out. Originally, he gave me, instead of the May 2015, he gave me the January 2012 that I could read over, which was special.
Yeah, looking through that that newsletter actually took some of my test anxiety away. I was like...
Really?
I was like, oh, this is a mess. I'm not doing any of these events. I don't care if I get in or not. I just want to see what my IQ is.
That's awesome. I mean, you could do one online if you really do want to join them.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
why
just
not?
kind of like bragging rights or...
It is. No, I definitely want, there's that expression like, oh, you're going to play that card. I 100% want a Mensa card in my wallet.
That was my reason, is because I feel like I do YouTube videos all the time and people are like, oh, you're so stupid. I'm like, well, my Mensa card doesn't say that.
That's right. Ma'am. Sir. 98th percentile. Thank you so much.
I love this so much, though. Okay, so we should probably talk about your show.
Whatever.
Stitchers, congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about it.
So Stitchers is brand new territory for ABC Family. It's about an unusual young woman with a particular neurological condition who is recruited to a top secret government agency to, if you will, read the memories of the recently deceased to help solve their crimes. And I play Camille, her roommate, who's just a glass of sass all day long, who is also a computer science graduate student. That's how they meet. They're in the same program. And what we'll eventually learn is that Camille was recruited long before Kirsten was, to sort of keep tabs on her while the Stitchers program was preparing to recruit Kirsten.
Okay.
So she's a little duplicitous, you know.
It sounds like a lot of secrets on the show.
Oh yeah, there's secrets. There's even stuff that I don't think the writers know. You know what I mean? Like they're laying all these eggs. Like, oh, the Stitchers program is just a test for something bigger, for some higher government thing. And we're all like, what is it? What could it be? And they're like, we don't know. Season 2.
They'll figure it out.
Got it.
It's like Lost. They just like write in a bunch of stuff and then figure it out. Yeah.
Oh, I've been having dreams about Lost recently.
What?
Because I didn't watch it when it was on, but my boyfriend, it was his favorite show. Like Twin Peaks is my favorite show, and we've like been going through it systematically. So I think I just watched. What was the really short season? Is that like 4 or 5?
Yeah, somewhere in the middle.
I've been either through all the way through 3 or all the way through 4. And the other night I like woke with a start because I dreamt about the cabin.
Okay.
I was like, oh.
There are a lot of things that you could dream of. Like,
Right?
even watching the show, I feel like I'm in a dream sometimes.
Yeah. I like saw the horse. I saw Kate's horse. And I saw the cabin. Then I saw the cabin go away. And I was like, I get it. I get the show now. And then I like really woke up. I was like, I don't get anything. I don't understand this.
Once you get to the final season, none of it makes sense.
Right.
You'll learn that.
Yeah.
You'll hate it.
They all get on a bus, right? It's been spoiled for me so many times. I don't even care.
Exactly. So I want to know, how did you originally get into acting? You're obviously very smart.
Oh, honey. I became interested in it when I was very young and living in Louisiana. And fortunately, the public school I was in had a really good arts program.
Okay.
Which all schools should have, but unfortunately so many do not. It was like a funded at the state level kind of thing. I was very lucky. So when I was 5, I tested into it, and I think at the time in 1990.
You had to test into.
Oh yeah, into the arts program.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the real deal. Now I think they let anyone in. Because people got jealous, which is the truth. It was like I was a trailblazer at Pontchartrain Elementary School. But yeah, no, my parents put me in ballet when I was young because they saw that I had all this like energy to put on a show, and so I loved ballet and I loved piano lessons, and then they took me to see Phantom of the Opera at the Sanger Theater in New Orleans. And I just lost it. I was like running around the house trying to sing Music of the Night. with the big mask on my tiny little 6-year-old face. So I just, as a child, I thought, like, oh, I'll just go to a performing arts high school, and then I'll go to a conservatory for college, and then I'll just move to New York and be on Broadway my whole life. And when I was 11, I met an acting coach who was just touring the country with these books of monologues that he writes for kids, and he was also opening a play in the little town that I lived in as well. And he gave this little seminar at the local Barnes & Noble Kids stage where I'd performed so many times. And he was like, hey, you, sassy Italian kid with a bad attitude, don't leave the Barnes & Noble until I talk to your mom. And I was like, oh boy, he's going to say I've been like disrespectful or something. Then my mom came up to me after talking to him with tears in her eyes and goes like, we're going to Hollywood. Do you want to know? Like, we're going to Hollywood for 3 months.
Wow.
Like, oh, okay, great. I'd like never really given TV or film that much of a thought. And now 13 years later, I'm so tired. I'm tired.
Could you have comprehended that at 11 years old?
At 11, I was just like, all right, sounds like an adventure. I get to like take 3 months off of school. And, you know,
which is the best when you're a kid.
Oh my God. And then from then on, I was homeschooled until I went to college. So, which is perfect for me. Like, I did not play team sports as a kid. I hated group projects. Homeschooling was such a good fit. Whew.
Yeah.
Mensa.
And you're super smart, so it works out. Back to Stitchers, just for one last question. What was your reaction when you found out that you booked the role?
I was like, sweet, I can pay for that new roof. But no, it was, you know, look, when you're just trying to be a working stiff actor, anyone will tell you this. And it's a lie if they say this isn't the case. Like, you just want to work. You just want that paycheck coming in. So not to like de-romanticize it or anything, because I was also really excited by the prospect of getting to create this character who was not a stereotypical, computer hacker, right?
Yeah.
The girl computer hacker on TV, and who also wasn't a stereotypical party girl. Who was like somewhere in between. Yeah. Who, unlike all these like inept nerds, is actually very socially facile and kind of fabulous. You know.
You said sassy.
Sassy.
That's what describes
super sassy, but also like is intelligent and educated and has, you know, these abilities that are indispensable to the program, and doesn't apologize for, you know, knowing more about certain things. Anyway,
I love it. Well, thank you so much. We're looking forward to the first episode.
Me as well. Thank you. It was great to see you again.
Good to see you too. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and leave me a comment saying what ABC Family show you would want to be on.